A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I want A+ English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I want A+ English. Welcome back, everyone, to A+ English. I'm Adam.
And I'm Elsie.
So, we learned a lot about Samantha from our interview already.
So we learned that she was a flight attendant first, and then she wanted to become a pilot.
That's right. She also told us some of the stuff she does before and after flying a plane.
Oh, also she went to a flight school, right?
She went to a flight school in where?
The U.S.
The U.S. But in Taiwan, there are also quite a few flight schools.
Yep.
All right, so let's jump into our warm-up question for today. It says, what kinds of tests do you take at school? What about outside school?
Oh, at school we have to take so many different kinds of tests.
That's right. You guys, in Taiwan, a lot of tests you guys take.
Actually,
I'm sorry.
also outside school, we have to do the same. We have to take a lot of English tests, like GEPT,
Oh, yeah.
全民检, TOEFL, TOEIC.
Yeah.
Lots of them.
Books and books of test preparation. All right, so, well, you guys, I can tell you the test I did a few years ago in Taiwan, and it was my driving test. I had to take it twice before I passed. What about you, Elsie?
你考了2次. Actually, me too. I actually did it twice too.
All right, so yeah, it's not as easy as you think. I failed it once and had to retake it. You failed it once and had to retake it.
Okay, so I think we have to learn more about Samantha now.
That's right. Let's see what Samantha has to say, and we'll get to it.
Interview with a pilot. Warm-up question. What kinds of tests do you take at school? What about outside school?
What is difficult about being a pilot?
We have to take a test every 6 months, so we must keep studying. Part of the test is 3 hours in a flight simulator. We must deal with all kinds of problems in this test. It's hard, but important for flight safety.
What do you like most about your job?
I feel great after I finish a flight. It's especially good when I overcome problems, like difficult weather. I like learning new things and getting experience.
What kind of person could be a great pilot?
You must be calm in emergencies, and you must also be very careful.
Getting to our second part of the interview, A+ interviewer asks Samantha, what is difficult about being a pilot?
好，这边的第一个问题是，当飞行员有哪些困难的地方？I think making sure you don't crash would be the most difficult, right?
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, it's very important not to crash.
对呀，不能够坠机，那是最重要的。
Okay, well, let's see what Samantha says. Samantha says, we have to take a test every 6 months, so we must keep studying.
OK， 那我们看到表示因果关系的连接词出现了，这边是 so， 当然 because 也是。好，那我们先来讲 so 的用法 ，so 可以带出结果，所以呢，像我们可以说 I was tired，
So,
I went to bed.
that's right. So you could use that as an example. I was hungry, so
I ate. A lot of food.
All right.
没错，就是第一个是我很累，所以我去睡觉。第二个是呢，我很饿，所以我吃了很多。那再来 because 也可以，不过它是带出原因的。像是刚刚的句子呢，你也可以说 I went to bed because I was tired.
Right. Or because I was tired, I went to bed.
没错，那再来呢，还看到了 keep 加 VING 的用法，表示是持续不断的某动作。For example, keep studying and you'll do great on your next test. 代表你就是一直读书，然后呢，下次考试你就会考比较好的成绩。那 Samantha 这边说啊，我们每6个月要考试一次，所以我们要不断的进修学习。那我们今天先进到 Magic Box 听讲师讲解 keep 加 VING 的用法。
Magic Box.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Casey。今天我们的课文里面看到 Samantha， 她说呢，身为技师很困难的一点就是要 keep studying， 持续的读书。那这一点呢，相信身为学生的大家应该都很有同感吧？书真的是没有读完的一天哦。今天呢，我们就来看看这个持续做某事或是一直做某事的英文该怎么说呢？那 keep 这个动词本身，它其实就有反复啊，或者继续做某件事情这样的意思哦。那它后面一定是要接上动名词 VING 哦，这是它最大的重点。像是我们刚才说的 keep studying， 意思就是要持续读书。那或是以下这个例句 ：My cat kept trying to get my attention because he was hungry。我的猫呢一直要试图吸引我的注意力，因为它肚子饿了。那 keep 后面加上 VING 这个用法，它其实可以等于 keep on 后面再加上 VING， 中间呢加上一个介系词 on， 它的意思其实是一样的。比方说呢 I keep on thinking what to give to mom on her birthday。我一直在思考我妈生日的时候要送她什么东西。那如果今天你看到了 keep somebody doing something， 这个代表的意思呢，就会变成说是使某人持续做某事哦。比方说呢 ，Please be on time, don't keep me waiting。麻烦你准时，不要让我一直等。那 keep 后面呢，除了就是接上动名词的用法之外，大家也会常常看到 keep 后面直接加上一个形容词哦，表示保持某一个状态这样的意思哦。比方说呢，我们可以说 Keep yourself warm by drinking a hot drink， 就是喝杯热饮让自己保持温暖吧。那以上 keep 的常见用法整理给大家，我们下次见喽。
All right, Samantha continues to say in our article, part of the test is 3 hours in a flight simulator. So that's kind of a big word, right, everyone? A flight simulator. So what is it? A flight simulator is a device or computer program that simulates or gives a person the feeling of flying an aircraft. There even actually now are some games that you can buy, and it feels like you are really flying a plane.
OK， 所以 flight simulator 指的就是模拟飞行器。那 Samantha 说到呢，部分的考试就是在模拟飞行器里面进行的。How many hours? 3 or 6 hours? Probably.
Right, it's quite some time. Now, our article continues to say, or Samantha says, we must deal with all kinds of problems in this test. It's hard, but important for flight safety.
It's important for flight safety. Flight 我们知道是飞行或是航班，那 safety 怎么解释它呢？ Let's take a look.Safety 指的是安全，它是个名词哦。那像是安全措施是 safety measures， 那如果是安全规范 safety regulations。那再来啊，为了公众的安全 for the safety of the public。那如果是为了你自身的安全，那就是 for your own safety。For example, for your own safety, please fasten the seatbelt while seated. 为了你自身的安全，在座位上请系好安全带。那单字例句给的是呢 ，The city put some new lights on the street for everyone's safety. 这座城市在街上装了新的路灯，以保障每个人的安全。
We also have the word safe, which is an adjective. The opposite would be unsafe, which means dangerous.So you could say, my mom always told me to look both ways when crossing the street just to be safe.
OK， 所以 safety 是名词，那你把 ty 拿掉，看到 safe， 那就变形容词了，也就是安全的。那我们这边看到 Samantha 说呢，我们要能够应付各种考试里面碰到的问题，虽然困难，但对飞行安全是很重要的。It's very important for flight safety.
That's right. All right, well, let's see what the next question Samantha was asked. A+ interviewer asked Samantha, what do you like most about your job?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's right,
你最喜欢工作的哪个部分呢？ And what does she say?
Well, Samantha says, I feel great after I finish a flight.
Samantha 说啊，每次飞行完我都感觉很棒。
Right, yeah. She goes up, goes down, no problem. I'm sure you do feel good after that.
Didn't crash the plane.
Didn't crash the plane, everyone. Okay, so she also says, it's especially good when I overcome problems like difficult weather.
OK， 那这句话里面呢有一个很重要的单字哦，就是 especially， 什么意思呢？我们来看一下吧。Especially 这个副词啊，代表的是特别、尤其，它带出强调的部分。那如果觉得这个单词很长很难记，你可以看它中间有一个你已经会的字，就是 special 特别的，它前面再加上 e， 字尾再加上 ly 就可以组成 especially. For example, she's very bossy. She likes to order people around, especially her coworkers. 代表她很爱指使人，喜欢命令人做事，特别是她的同事。那再来呢 ，especially for 也很常见，是特别为了点点点。I bought a new pair of sunglasses, especially for the trip. 我特别为了这趟旅程买了新的太阳眼镜。那单字例句给的是呢 ，I'm not especially interested in sweet food, so I'll pass on the cake. 我对甜食不是特别有兴趣，所以我就不吃这块蛋糕了。
So me personally, I like to say the word especially. It feels good to say it. So we can also say his mom was especially proud of his test grades.
就是特别对他的考试成绩觉得骄傲。
Yeah, maybe he got 95, 96, and then 100. Especially proud mother.
那再来还有一个字是 overcome， 代表的是克服、解决。overcome problems， 那就是克服、解决问题。那再来呢，我们还看到一个举例的用法，就是 like。好，这个字在口语中相当常见，后面加名词或是 VING， 像是 I like food like ice cream, cake, and candy.
Oh, wow. You like all the sweets.
那 Samantha 这边就觉得呢，在克服像是天气状况等困难的时候呢，会觉得特别有成就感。
Okay, so let's see what Samantha also has to say, everyone. She says, I like learning new things and getting experience.
Samantha 说呢，我喜欢学习新事物和经验。
Then we follow up with the question, what kind of person could be a great pilot?
怎么样的人适合当飞行员呢？是我们的下一个问题。
Right. And Samantha answers, you must be calm in emergencies and you must also be very careful.
Okay, so you must be calm and you must be very careful. 两个形容词都很重要。我们先来看第一个，就是 calm。Calm 这个形容词呢，代表冷静的。She's a calm person， 那就是她是个冷静的人。那另外呢 ，calm 也可以当作风平浪静的，像是呢 ，the sea is calm， 海面风平浪静。那另外啊 ，calm 还可以当作动词哦 ，calm down， 那就是冷静下来。Calm somebody down， 那就是让某人使某人冷静下来。For example, his daughter was crying loudly. He tried to calm her down. 他试着让她冷静下来。那单词例句给的是呢 ，When I feel angry, I try to stay calm by counting from 1 to 10. 我生气的时候会从1数到10来试着保持冷静。保持冷静就是 stay or keep calm.
Okay, so next in that sentence, we see the word emergencies.
Emergency 代表的是紧急状况、突发事件。那在课文里面当复数型哦，去掉字尾 y， 再加上 ies， 那就是不同很多的紧急状况。所以 Samantha 说啊，在紧急状况发生的时候要 stay calm， 还要 be be careful, right?
Right.
那 careful 这个形容词是我们下一个要看到的单字，我们来看一下吧。Careful 这个形容词啊是谨慎的、小心的。那你会发现呢，它就是前面的 care 这个名词，代表在乎、关心，再加上 ful，careful， 好，那就是小心的。例句我们可以说 Be careful, don't drop the glass， 小心不要弄掉玻璃杯。那再来字尾加上 ly 变成 carefully， 我们可以说 Listen carefully and choose the correct answer， 仔细听并选出正确的答案。那 careful 的相反字是什么呢？你要把字尾 ful 拿掉，加上 less 变成 careless， 那就是粗心的、漫不经心的。单字例句给的下 The floor is wet, so be careful when you walk here。 这个地板是湿的，所以你走到这边的时候要小心。
Wow, so we have learned so much about what it takes to be a pilot. It's not as easy as one might think,
Right, so do you think you can become a pilot? Do you stay calm in emergencies? Are you always careful?
Do you think
Do you think? Okay.
Do you think I stay calm in emergencies, or if I'm upset, do I stay calm?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Most of the time.
Most of the times? Okay. So I think maybe I could, but it's a lot of work, everyone. So look into it if you want to think about being a pilot in the future. All right, so with that being said, let's go and wrap up, okay?
Review time!
Okay, so wrapping up everything, let's take a look at our words that we learned throughout the interview. The first word we have is safety.
名词安全，
Next one is especially.
它是个副词，特别尤其，
The next one after that is calm.
冷静的。
And the last one is careful.
OK，calm 跟 careful 都是形容词，好，那 careful 是谨慎的、小心的。
Right. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to play a game where we have to fill in the blanks. We'll give a sentence and we'll say blank or blah, blah, blah. And you have to put in one of the 4 words.
OK，
All right, so do you want to go first, or you want me to go first, or paper, scissors, stone?
paper, scissors, stone. Paper, scissors, stone.
Okay, I go first. All right, so here we go, everyone. It is important to keep blah, blah when you hear a fire alarm.
Fire alarm 是火灾警报器，响的时候 it is important to run
Is that one of the words, everyone?
while keeping calm。
Ah, okay.
对，要冷
calm.
静，
All
要赶快
right.
跑。
All right, number 2 for you.
I like ice cream, but I blank love strawberry ice cream.
Okay, so I love ice cream, or I like ice cream, but I blah blah love strawberry ice cream. It cannot be calm because we use calm, so I would say especially. So I love ice cream, but especially love strawberry ice cream.
特爱草莓冰淇淋。
Okay, next one we have is be blah blah crossing the street. Sometimes buses don't stop for people in Taiwan.
啊，公车不会停下来，有时候会很危险，对不对？所以呢，你在过马路的时候 ，you need to be very, very careful.
That's right. Be
Look
careful.
both sides.
Don't. Okay. And number 4 to you.
The taxi driver is responsible for his passengers. Blah blah blah.
Well, we all know it, so his passenger safety.
是
Right?
的，也就是乘客的安全。
All right, everyone. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed the interview, what it takes to become a pilot, how it's not as easy as going up and down. And I appreciate you guys listening to me and Elsie. I'm Adam for A+ English.
And this is Elsie.
See you next time.
See you soon. Bye bye.
Interview with a pilot. Warm-up question. What kinds of tests do you take at school? What about outside school?
What is difficult about being a pilot?
We have to take a test every 6 months, so we must keep studying. Part of the test is 3 hours in a flight simulator. We must deal with all kinds of problems in this test. It's hard, but important for flight safety.
What do you like most about your job?
I feel great after I finish a flight. It's especially good when I overcome problems, like difficult weather. I like learning new things and getting experience.
What kind of person could be a great pilot?
You must be calm in emergencies, and you must also be very careful. Word power. Safety. Safety. The city put some new lights on the street for everyone's safety. The city put some new lights on the street for everyone's safety. Especially. Especially. I'm not especially interested in sweet food, so I'll pass on the cake. I'm not especially interested in sweet food, so I'll pass on the cake. Calm. Calm. When I feel angry, I try to stay calm by counting from 1 to 10. When I feel angry, I try to stay calm by counting from 1 to 10. Careful. Careful. The floor is wet, so be careful when you walk here. The floor is wet, so be careful when you walk here.
认识字汇
Flight simulator. Flight simulator. Overcome. Overcome. Emergency. Emergency.